Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you for jumping on. This will be a very short video. So guys, as you jump on, do me a favor, drop that city and state, like the video, and share the video. This is the Blanks spot. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supplier located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. And we are here today to discuss why starting a business is more than just purchasing equipment and supplies. You're going to find a lot of people who are going to direct you to buying supplies, buying equipment, and saying, hey, that's starting a business. But that can easily be disputed because a business is more than just making things and selling things. Doesn't matter what type of business that you're in. It doesn't matter what type of business you want to get started operating. You still have to understand the importance of the back end of the business, something that a lot of people run away from. We are in the crafting industry. That's our background. That's what we dive into. We're part of the crafting industry. And I did a big pause and a big exhale because there are a lot of people who run from learning how to operate a business, and they run towards basically saying, hey, you know what? This is just some of the things that I'm going to do. I just want to make things, and me making things makes me a business owner. Especially with craft content creators out there selling you different things, offering you different patterns, designs, digital content, things of that nature, and saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to share this crafting class with you, and I'm going to show you how to be a good crafter, but I can't show you how to be a good business owner, which is the reason why a lot of them don't talk about it. Well, we created a membership, and the name of the membership is Build and Grow with TBS. TBS stands for the Blank Spot. That membership is going to take you on a trip. It's going to take you on a ride. It's going to get you prepared, not just to be able to make and sell things. Of course, it's going to be a lot more. It's going to get you prepared to understand the back end of the business, the tax implications of businesses, understanding record keeping, understanding simple terms. And I say simple because it's simple to me, but terms like cash flow. A lot of people don't understand that you can have the best idea in the world, but if you don't have the financial resources to take that business to a level that it needs to be taken to, then you're gonna be struggling. So here's what I want to share with you guys. I don't know if you guys remember how you were affected during this time frame, but it's something that I noticed, that when the pandemic popped up from 2019 towards the end of the year until about 2023, when people were still trying to recover, people began to take advantage of the pandemic. People who were considered to be content creators, people who were currently small business owners and had some type of popularity, and then people that were popping up just out of the woodwork, they were taking advantage of the pandemic. And when I say taking advantage of the pandemic, I mean that they were taking advantage of people who were losing their jobs, who were getting laid off, and who were just, definitely just getting let go, basically. And it was a time where so many people were already doing things like crafting and making things. They were artisans, and they were, very creative. And there were some certain individuals that took advantage of that desire to want to continue to make money, the desire for you to want to continue to take care of your family. And they told you things like, all you got to do is go get an LLC and you'll be okay. Take my, $500 class. I'm going to make you a lifetime member. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Buy my product, go out there, and for the crafters who make apparel, go out there and get you a heat press. Go and get a printer. We're going to show you how to do all these things yourself. And people bought into that for obvious reasons. When your back is up against the wall, you're going to do whatever is necessary to survive. And while that was happening, my wife and I were involved in a company that was teaching business and personal finances. And we were so deeply involved into teaching people about their personal finances and showing businesses how to build their businesses that we actually created a business right smack dab in the middle of the pandemic. We created a business that showed individuals how to build a business. We talked about the structures. We talked about tax liabilities. We talked about tax laws and tax savings. We talked about inventory and record keeping. We talked about things that a lot of people don't discuss. And they don't discuss it. Some of it is because of liabilities, because nobody wants to be blamed for your failures. But another reason why these things weren't discussed is because people can't talk about what they don't know and don't understand. We talked about these things in the detail, and then we started the blank spot. And we said, you know what? We can create an opportunity for people who really want to be financially independent, for people who really want to work towards financial freedom and want to be sustainable, to where if you ever lost your job again, then you would have enough financial wherewithal, enough financial knowledge and understanding to where you wouldn't do that again. That wouldn't happen to you again. But those things are not exciting. It's not exciting talking about money. It's exciting making money. It's not exciting saving money. It's exciting making money so you can spend it, so you can go and buy what you want to buy and go on trips that you want to go on. But there has to be a certain amount of responsibility. And this membership is for people who are ready to be responsible. See, we're going to continue to make these short format videos, short content videos. We're going to do short reels on our social media platforms, whether it's here on Facebook or YouTube, Instagram or TikTok. We're going to continue to do this content until we get people who want what we have. And it's not that hard. You can continue to see these videos, talk about these posts, and ask for the information. You can comment whatever I ask you to comment, whether you're ready, you want the community, you want access. It's the same information that I'm going to share. It's going to be that link to our business building membership. And it's not going to do you any good if you don't click on the link, read what it all entails, and then take that step to invest in yourself. It's not a $500 class, although it's valued at higher than what we're offering. It's not a $200 class. It's not a class at all. It's a membership. It's a community. And right now you can get involved for a fraction of the cost, but it's going to take you to say, yes, I'm ready to get started. It's going to take you to say, yes, I'm ready to invest in myself. It's going to take you to say, yes, I want to build a business. Not only do I want to make money to live a better life, not only do I want to add financial security to myself and my family, but I want to start something. I want to do something that's going to sustain my income. See, when I hear people say who have shown through social media that they've been in business for X amount of years, they've gained the community's trust, they've gained people's attention, people are following them. When I hear them say, hey, you know what? I'm no longer going to do this. I'm going back to work. That lets me know that they never built a business in the beginning. Now, that's probably going to sting a lot of people. It may not sit well with others. And there's nothing wrong with having a job and operating a business. But you have to understand something. The job working for someone else is not your job. And your job as you're working for someone is to take that money, those resources, to build something for yourself. Whether you decide to work the entire time and build simultaneously, or whether you decide to work to a certain time to where you make enough money in your business to where you can walk away from that job, regardless of whatever you decide to do. Your job is to build. And when I hear people say, you know what, I'm going to step away from whatever I was doing, that lets me know that they weren't invested. They were never invested. See, when you decide to start a business, you have to take away the mindset that you currently have when you were, let's say, crafting. There's nothing wrong with being creative and doing things with your hands and being successful like that, but it's not what you think it's going to be. And those are the things that people don't like to talk about. We're looking for permission. We're looking for support. We're looking for people to say that it's okay to start a business. You don't need my permission. You don't need their support. Support comes from sharing our lives. Support comes from liking our content and our information. but you're looking for people who are going to do business with you. Therefore, that means that you need to create a product or a service that is going to solve a problem. And we talk about that in our business building membership. So if that's something that you want to be involved in, don't just ask for the information. Don't just reply or respond to a comment. Don't just say, hey, give it to me and then sit on it. Take action. Because the longer you take, the more unproductive you're going to be. Following individuals who are telling you what you want to hear is not going to benefit you, not personally nor professionally. I want you to take a look at the people who you're following right now. And if all they're telling you to do is to buy some equipment, purchase some supplies, I can go and buy this without any license. I can go and buy this without, being highly charged. If that's what you want to do, that's great. But at the end of the day, there are rules about a business that need to be followed, and there's understandings that need to be had. And you have to understand, first of all, that it's a different step. You're going to be separating yourself from other people. We're not talking about just doing something and hustling. It can be a part-time business. It can be a business on the side where you actually work a full-time job, and operate a business on the side. Understanding the benefits of a business, how having a business can successfully help you to legally, morally, and ethically lower your taxes to the legal lowest limit, therefore increasing the amount of money that you keep in your household. That's one of the biggest things we talk about. Not everybody's going to make sales in business every day. You may not make a sale the entire month, but if you understand that a business is a strategy and leverage the business as you grow to understand how business works, and you learn your skill set, and you understand how to manipulate that to your advantage, you can be successful in business. Now, am I saying that you're going to be able to make a certain amount of money? I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say what the future is going to hold for you, but I will say that if you use this as a strategy, that you can improve and enhance your situation. So if you're interested in what I just said, if you're interested in getting started, all you have to do is on this video, comment community, and I'll message you the information. Just simply comment community. Now, we meet every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Zoom. But you get a membership, which means you get replays where you can go back and look at the information again and again and again. You get things that you can download, classes that you can download. You get documents that you can download. And we also created an actual chat community where you can actually talk back and forth to other business owners and ask questions. You also get a one-on-one with us twice a month, 2 30-minute sessions. People ask about mentorship. They ask for one-on-one guidance. But are you asking yourself, are you ready to take action? The first step to success is taking action. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. I see everybody at the top because there's entirely too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.